Emmie Ward is one of the co-chairs of this year's Symphony of Kitchens tour, and it's coming up Saturday, March 11th. Emmie, this is the 8th year that the Augusta Symphony Guild has undertaken such a big event.
It is, and every year we get better and better.
Well, it's really fun. This year, all of the houses, it's 6 houses this year, I believe, and they're all in the Hill area?
They are. It'll make it a little easier to get everything in the 6 hours allotted for the tour.
You know, if you start one of these, you decide, okay, we're going to go do this, and you think, oh, I can drop in at this time or that, you would not believe how easy it is to spend the whole day doing it. It's really fun. You have a lunch stop along the way.
We do. Surrey Center, a lot of the restaurants there will be offering discounts for tour patrons with your ticket.
That's really nice. The way the symphony tour works is you don't have to start at a particular house. Whatever house you go to is your house number 1, and then you just get them ticked off on your little program till you get all of them. But in the past, we have gone from downtown Augusta or the Hill area over to well, we've been to Westlake,
Hammond's Ferry,
River Island.
Right.
So this will make it a little bit easier with all 6 houses together.
We thought that would make it a little easier this year. Just kind of focus in one area, and next year we'll branch back out again.
I like that a whole lot. What do you use the money for that's raised in this fundraiser?
All of our funds go towards the Symphony Orchestra Augusta. Every dime that we raise goes to their operating costs.
And they are certainly looking forward to their new home in the Miller Theater.
They are. We're very excited. It's an exciting time for the Symphony, so we're happy to be a part and to help them.
Our Ann Maxwell recently had the chance to tour the work site at the Miller Theater. Take a look.
The Miller was originally a movie theater that opened back in 1940, and it had been vacant for 3 decades until last August when a local nonprofit began working to restore it into a modern performance hall. Now that construction is nearly halfway finished. Take a look. Crews have been working to bring the Miller Theater back to its 1940s Art Deco glamour, but with some updated amenities. News Channel 6 got a chance to see the progress from the inside.
This is the most exciting time for me. To see how it goes from paper to actual seeing the bones of the building put together.
This huge stage once screened movies, but soon it will be home of the Augusta Symphony Orchestra, as well as a space for other artists to perform. But the architects are trying to maintain the building's integrity by preserving everything they can, from the marquee to the staircases to the lobby. So these original metal doors will be polished to their original shine. You'll walk in, you'll see this gorgeous terrazzo floor that will also be cleaned off and brought to its original shine. And then this huge arcade will be finished off with a barrel ceiling that will look just like it did back when the Miller opened in 1940. The restoration is a $23 million undertaking, but its backers say it will do a lot of good for downtown Augusta.
We've always thought that this could be like it was once before, a theater district. And the fact that our neighbor, the Imperial's right across the street, we think is a bonus.
The performance hall will seat about 1,300 people. Huff says the theater should be open by late 2017 or early 2018. I'm Ann Maxwell, WJBF News Channel 6.
So the Symphony is going to have a new home, and it will have a new conductor. And this is a really fun way to kick off 2017 and Symphony Orchestra Augusta. You can also raffle. There's a big raffle. You can buy a raffle ticket. And what are some of the
Yes,
the
we
things?
have a $10,000 cash raffle. We are only selling 250 tickets, $100 each.
Right.
So your chances to win are pretty good.
You win the $10,000?
You win the $10,000.
Well, that's pretty sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there are people who may want to just buy raffle tickets and not bother with the tour.
Well,
and I guess that's possible too if they wanted
true.
to.
Or come to our party.
Buy the tour ticket or go to the party.
Right.
And then you can buy your raffle tickets.
Yes, yes.
Now you mentioned the party. That's the toast to the tour.
Yes.
And tell me about that.
That is how we kick off our weekend. That is Friday night, March 10th. And tickets to the tour are $50 each, and it will be held at Southern Lighting Gallery this year.
Tickets to the toast.
The toast to the tour party,
Right.
yes.
And then does that include?
It does not include tour
Okay,
tickets.
okay.
Tickets to the 6 kitchens the next day, the Symphony of Kitchens, are $25 in advance or $30 at the door.
Okay. And how do you get those tickets in advance?
You can visit the Symphony's website, soaugusta.org, or call 826-4705. and purchase tickets. Also on their website there will be a link to our Facebook page, the Augusta Symphony Guild's Facebook page, and you can go and look at past year's pictures.
Well, speaking of past year's pictures, you've got the program here from last year.
This
And the homes.
is what we
oh,
produce.
they were fabulous. And you will seriously want to keep your program because there's so much information about the designers.
Right.
And who you can call, and just the ideas that you see in some of these really high-end kitchens. Of course, you
Yes.
don't want to go home to your own house after you do this, but it gives
True.
you, it's very inspiring.
True. And a lot of people keep these year after year. Every patron gets one of
it's
these
a beautiful book.
programs, and
always
it
is.
really turns into almost like a little coffee table book. But we have everything, every resource, everything down to the paint color and where you can purchase the paint.
Yeah, that's a really big deal too, because it is sort of like an index of the kitchen.
Right,
So
right.
that makes it very, very helpful.
Yep.
It's a really good little resource here for you.
It is.
And I have been trying and trying, but Emmie is not going to release any pictures from this year's tour yet. It is a big secret. So if you want to see this year's Symphony of Kitchens and get a wonderful little keepsake book while you're at it, just mark your calendar right now for Saturday, March 11th, and plan to spend some time checking out some great kitchens here in Augusta. The hours are 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. You can call 706-826-4705 or visit soaugusta.org for more information or to get your tickets. And of course, you can always go to our website and check the JENNIE link. We'll have it all there as well. Emmie Ward, thank you so much for coming and visiting us today.
Thank you for
and
having me.
sharing the information about this year's Symphony of Kitchens tour.
Thank you.
Well, that's all the time we have today. Thanks so much for spending part of your Valentine's Day with me. And I hope you've been inspired to think about your heart health. I was reading something in the book, The Whole 30 Guide to Health and Food Freedom. It said the benefit of a lifestyle change is to take care of the only body we'll ever have. It's simple. I've heard it before, but something resonated this time. We'll see. Be sure to check out past segments on the WJBF website, and please like our JENNIE Facebook page. Hugs and kisses, everybody. Today's the day to share your love. See you next Tuesday at 12:30 for JENNIE.